Satan assigns his Jezebels to marry God's people. In the church, there are many marriages which are comprised of people where one operates in the Jezebel spirit and the other operates in the Ahab spirit, or they're desiring to actually be obedient to the things of God. So Jezebel, of course, can operate in a woman or a man, and the Ahab spirit can operate in a man or a woman. Satan's goal is to get his Jezebels to marry and then control and manipulate their spouse to keep them from obeying the Lord and completing their calling. Jezebel's assignment is to cause their spouse to compromise, to tolerate sin, and make their spouse's life miserable. They will dominate them to keep them from doing what God wants. Jezebels want to stay married to their spouse as long as they can, but only to emotionally abuse them and stop them from accomplishing what God wants. They're going to lie to others. They're going to blame their spouse for things that they do to them and then act like they were the victim to others. And then people will believe it. So then when their victimized spouse finally has had it with enduring the abuse, and they go to a counselor or a pastor, then they're going to lie and blame everything on their victim spouse. So it's horrible in every sense of the word. They will act like they don't want to divorce, but it's because they want to continue abusing them while acting all the while that they are the godly one. They have no intentions of changing as they enjoy slowly killing their spouse legally, often causing them to get sick and feel hopeless, depressed, and even suicidal, causing them to get more sickness and diseases. Then they're going to lie and try to turn their own children against their victim spouse. So those who have been abused by a Jezebel must stop tolerating that abuse. Need to tell their Jezebel that either they get delivered from their demons or they're going to separate from them so that they can then complete their calling in the Lord. They have to answer the question of who are they going to serve, the demons in their Jezebel or Jesus. They cannot make an idol of a demonic spouse. And Sapphira, you think about in the Bible, Sapphira submitted to her ungodly husband Ananias, who came up with the plan to lie about how much money that they got from selling their property. And this is in Acts chapter 5, 1 through 11. And sadly, it cost her her life. She died. The Lord took her out when she went along with her husband and submitted to him. And of course, he wasn't submitted to God. Think about Ahab. Ahab served Jezebel in 1st and 2nd Kings instead of God, and it cost him his life as well as his kids. So God hates the abuse which causes the divorce and stops a person from their destiny in the Lord. God is angry with the man that deals treacherously with the wife of his youth. It says that in Malachi chapter 2. It says it 3 times. Satan, of course, wants the Jezebel to hurt you so deeply that you can't forgive them. And then other demons can then torment you. So we must obey and serve the Lord and not allow anyone to stop us, even our spouse. You cannot make an idol of your demonic spouse. You know you're delivered when you're walking in the fruit of the Spirit. So I've got a book called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, helping thousands of people around the world to get healed from their wounds and to be delivered from their demonic spirits. That book's called Freedom from Soul Wounds and Demons, and it's available on Amazon in paperback, Kindle, and Audible. It's also available in Spanish. If you're interested in a personal session of healing and deliverance with me, go out to our website, restored2tofreedom.com. Click on Contact Me and submit the form, or you can call 317-459-7091. Thanks.